Black men. Um, Good evening, folks. On today's topic, we have McCarthyism and the Second Red Scare. A little background. McCarthyism started in the Cold War, a period of intense political and ideological conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union, which was marked by numerous events that heightened fears of communism spreading across the world. Among the most significant of these events was the period known as McCarthyism, which took place in early 1950s. McCarthyism, which refers to the actions and policies associated with Senator Joseph McCarthy, who led a crusade to root out alleged communist influence in American society. This time, often referred to as the Second Red Scare, was characterized by widespread paranoia, political repression, and the violation of civil rights. Today's topic, we will explore the causes of McCarthyism, its key events, and its lasting impact on American society. The Second Red Scare emerged in the aftermath of World War II, as tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union escalated into the Cold War. The Soviet Union establishment of a government and its expansion into Eastern Europe, along with the rise of communism in China in 1949, fueled fears in the United States that communism might spread to other parts of the world, including America itself. This fear was compounded by the ongoing arms race between the two superpowers, including the development of nuclear weapons. Within the U.S., fears of communist infiltration were accelerated by a series of events, such as the Soviet Union's successful detonation of an atomic bomb in 1949 and the communist victory in the Chinese Civil War. These events convinced many Americans that communism posed a direct threat to their way of life. The U.S. government responded by intensifying efforts to uncover and remove communist sympathizers, particularly within government, entertainment, and labor unions. This led to the creation of several organizations such as the House of Un-American Activity Community, also known as HUAC, which were tasked with investigating potential communist activity. The Red Menace and the communist fears, which the term Red Menace was often used to describe the perceived threat of communism. It became associated with the idea that communism would undermine the American way of life, democracy, freedom, and capitalism. This fear was particularly prominent after World War II, as Soviet-backed communist movements gained ground in countries like Greece, Turkey, and China, while the Soviet Union itself imposed its communist control over Eastern Europe. In response to the growing fears, the U.S. government took several actions to root out suspected communists within American institutions. This included loyalty oaths, House with HUAC, House Un-American Activity Committee, which was created to investigate and root out suspected communists. During this time period, it was mostly discussed of the rise of Senator Joseph McCarthy. Joseph McCarthy was a Republican senator from Wisconsin who also played a role in the Second Red Scare, claimed to have a list of 205 communists working in the U.S. government. He never provided any proof to back up his accusations, and his unchecked claims fueled fears across the nation and led to the McCarthyism era, where many people were accused of being communist sympathizers or agents without proper evidence. McCarthy's accusations and the intense media attention he received led to widespread paranoia, and his hearings and investigations ruined lives of many innocent Americans, especially in the entertainment industry, where writers, actors, and directors were all blacklisted. McCarthy's tactics involved aggressive interrogations and public accusations, even targeting the U.S. Army and what was known as the Army McCarthy hearings in 1954. During the Second Red Scare, blacklisting became a powerful tool used to isolate individuals accused of being communist sympathizers, and those blacklisted were unable to find work in all of their chosen professions, which often ruined a career and ruined some's lives. This is mostly evident in Hollywood, which many filmmakers, writers, and actors have their whole careers destroyed after being accused. Then the McCarthyism led to McCarthy's powers, which began to wane in the mid-1950s. The turning point came in 1954 with the Army McCarthy hearings, which were broadcast on television. The public saw McCarthy's bullying tactics and his lack of substantial evidence for his claims. His aggressive behavior and the exposure of his false accusations led to his downfall in December 1954, when the U.S. Senate voted to censure McCarthy, effectively ending his political career and the era of McCarthyism. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.